Thank you, Todd, very much for that introduction and for your efforts to partner with the Brookings Institute to bring this great and very auspicious gathering to the Mile High City. Let me bid a good morning to everyone, and I want to welcome you to the Mile High City. It is truly a pleasure to be here with all of you. It's an honor to play host to the fourth forum of the Global Cities Initiative Tour. I would be remiss if I did not welcome to the Mile High City the mayor, from the former mayor of Chicago to Denver, Colorado. Of course, that'd be the Honorable Richard Daley. We are so glad you're here, and thank you so much for your presence. Please welcome Mayor Daley. And I've only been in the room for just a couple of minutes, but I think it'd be appropriate because we talk about regionalism and the importance of the value of globalization, and the efforts around globalization to be a regional effort. And today, I saw a couple of mayors as I walked in, Mayor Kathleen Noonan from Centennial and Mayor Tisdale from Cherry Hills Village. I want to welcome you both for being here as well, for your great leadership. I know there may be other mayors here and other elected officials here. I want to thank you all for being here as well. Well, we're all here to discuss what it means to be a global city. It's exciting for me because through the work, hard work and determination of this region and many decades of effort, Denver has taken very bold steps necessary to strengthen our role and capacities as a global city. You may have seen in the news recently, mainly because we like to make a big splash about these sort of things, but because we have worked for decades to bring this nonstop flight to Denver. We inaugurated our first nonstop flight to Tokyo. That one flight, as I mentioned earlier, was decades in the making, but it wasn't about just one flight. Recently, even before the Tokyo flight over the past year, we launched new connections to Iceland and Mexico City. And to put those flights in perspective, 1 year ago, in March of 2012, there were 1,419 passengers who were flying between Denver and Reykjavik, Iceland. After we inaugurated nonstop flight 1 year later, in March of 2013, there were some 15,000 passengers making the regular voyage between Denver and Reykjavik, a 900% increase. From where we are now, we have set our sights on additional destinations in Central America and South America, like Panama City and Brazil. Those flights signify not just our ascent to those markets, it signifies our city's great ascent as a global player in the global market. Denver is primed for the global stage. When Ambassador Roos, who is the U.S. ambassador to Japan, was in Denver last year to celebrate the announcement of the Denver-Tokyo flight, he noted to us all that to be able to compete on the global stage, great cities, global cities, need to be built on connectivity. That's because connectivity, the ability to move people, products, and ideas, is the engine for commerce. We are on the brink of tremendous opportunities that will vault our city, indeed our entire region, to another level of national and international importance. To succeed in the global marketplace, it is critical that our entire metro region looks beyond the borders of our nation and begin to build opportunities for generations that we may never meet. We are making connections. Next is bolstering the institutions that need that global reach. Denver's economy is based on innovation and is enriched by intellectual capital it generates. That's why people want to connect to Denver. And we're growing in sectors that transcend our borders. Denver will soon become home to the new satellite office of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. It will serve as a magnet for innovators, which in turn will serve as a magnet for entrepreneurs to come in and commercialize those great innovations. But we're in good standing already. We are a leading sector for new energy, research, and production, space and aeronautics industry support, and software, computers, and yes, even the development of new apps for mobile devices. We have a long history as a center for communications, information and technology, and increasingly the Denver metro area is becoming home for the active lifestyle industry and its entrepreneurs. These industries transcend our borders, and there's, of course, our great airport. During our recent visit to Japan, I had the opportunity to visit Incheon and the Sangdo region in South Korea. They're seizing on the opportunity that has presented itself, and as a region, we must do the same. On the airport property itself, the development potential is robust as we envision an airport city of the future. And around the airport land, we will simply rearrange the entire market once Denver decides to enter the market to develop land around its airport. Today, Denver International Airport is a $22 billion economic engine for the region. It is the single largest economic engine for the entire Rocky Mountain West. And by capitalizing on this incredible asset, by connecting ourselves to the rest of the globe, we are opening up new doors of economic opportunity for the entire region. As for where we stand now, Denver is certainly no New York or Chicago, but we will be in the future. And we have a lot of work ahead of us, but hard work has never scared this city. Denver is a special place. It has intangible qualities that we call the Denver spirit. It might have something to do with the American West. It may have something to do with the fact that we established our own future by connecting our city to the railroads that were bypassing us. But in the end, it doesn't matter. What we know now is that the stage has been set for the city and county of Denver and the rest of the region to place itself firmly on the global stage to compete and become that next hub of global opportunity for the rest of the world. I am honored to be here to join you for this great discussion. Again, I'm honored to welcome Global Cities Initiative to the great city and county of Denver. It is now my pleasure to welcome the Vice President of the Brookings Institute to the table, or to the stage. Please help me to give a mile-high welcome to Bruce Katz.